game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Let's go! Now a play fake here on first down. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
It's complete to Jeremy Curley. A big play here for the Bills. 47 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And from the red zone now, it's McCarron. Rush, and down he goes.
That's his second sack and his third time.
Charles wanted a feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there, and it's third down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
On third and long, it's McCarron. Man open right side, it's the tight end play. They're able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field, right? This is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability,
hammering for the goal line, he loses the football. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find...
Yes, I know these man.
Anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back, it just never materialized.
McCarron on third and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Jeremy Curley, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Y'all watch. Y'all can see.
10-play
I'm a Madden GOAT.
And it culminates
I'm a Madden GOAT. Y'all can see that.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
I'm a Madden GOAT, boy.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, man. Look at my blue. You don't do it.
Down at the 22-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now Roethlisberger to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Catch him, my nigga.
The ball away, and it falls incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first
down?
The
again.
offense or the defense? Let's face it. If you've got the ball.
Hold on, I'll be back. I'm back, y'all.
4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
He's going to air one out. And this will be caught at the 30.
man. Go, what? Told y'all, boy. Stop playing me.
A big play there. 78
Sir.
yards. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands. Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, partner, after the conference championship games, there was a lot of talk about the overtime rules, understandably so. Do you think that anything needs to be changed in the NFL overtime situation?
I don't think so. And remember, you got to remember, I'm an old crone, all right? So here's the deal on it. The NFL jumped into popularity with an overtime game. The Baltimore Colts being the New York Giants. Back in, what was it, 1959, 58, 59? That's when the NFL really came into prominence. And it was sudden death. Alan Amici, the Colts got the ball. They scored. No one talked about anything, but boy, what an exciting game. As time went on, people started talking about fairness. So the overtime rule finally got changed. If you score first with a touchdown, the game's over. Otherwise, you keep playing. I think that's pretty cool. And in our 2 championship games this year, we had overtime in both. Tom Brady and the Patriots won the toss, went downfield, scored a touchdown, ball game. Drew Brees and the Saints won the coin toss. Threw an interception. The Rams kicked the field goal and won. Defense still exists if you care to play it.
It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player.
What the?
Half defensive back that covers passes,
What am I doing?
and half linebacker that makes tackles.
Pop that ball.
We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. On first down, McCarron. His throw incomplete.
Dude, trash, bro.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
The one thing that I like defensively is that they're showing a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And able to find Curley. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now McCoy. And finding room to work.
Big old dude,
He's
get
down to the 2-yard line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. A.J. McCarron looking to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Nick O'Leary, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball and go to that play action pass, you see the end result, usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with?
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations. So it is harder to defend.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
On the run, he'll let this go deep. It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, 63 yards. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown.
Well, partner, go ahead and strike up the band. Cue up the dance moves. AB is in the end zone yet again. And that's not a surprise at all. His ability to turn something into a bigger play after the catch, that run after catch, one of the things that helps separate him as one of the elite receivers in the NFL.
The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. And the Bills are going to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
They shot the referee go kick it.
And it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now McCarron. And his throw is incomplete. Jeremy Curley, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Caught on the left side by Benjamin.
My God!
Past the 30 to the 25. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. McCarron now on 1st down.
Nigga, man, y'all want to do that? Bit.
Picked up by the former first-rounder
Nigga.
Burns.
Y'all want to do that? Bit. And I'll be using interceptions, nigga. Bit.
Well, the upcoming Super Bowl is so much
messed up.
The one that obviously grabs you, Sean McVay, just turned 33 January 24th, youngest coach ever to take a team to the Super Bowl. Double that age for Bill Belichick, who's 66, and Charles, that's the largest gap between coaches in Super Bowl history.
Yeah, and when you think about it, obviously the age comes into play. But to me, it's more the experience. The number of times that the Patriots have gone to the Super Bowl with Belichick leading them versus McVay's first time in the Super Bowl leading the Rams. Will that game experience come into play at all? But I do like this about Sean McVay. Raised in the game, raised up through the NFL system, no matter how young he might be. Remember, his grandfather was a head coach and a GM in the league. He gets it. He understands. I highly expect him.
I'll be back.
moment to be just fine for him and not
I'm
too
back.
big.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield, Le'Veon Bell. He'll get it up the middle. Calling a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, it's 3rd quarter.
So you want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Kick off. Nigga, my elbow.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone.
Stop taking a kneel, dude. Y'all scared to get popped. Hit that hit stick.
25 on the touchback. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I'm so scared.
But they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about...
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Look at that man. That man is not good.
Benjamin,
They just kicked that man
75
open.
yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you. He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll go again with Bell. And an alley to run. He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience.
I wish that was Zeke. Zeke was going to jump right over that dude's head like damn.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Forced out to his left. They shakes him off. Fights through, and now a crease. Got some real estate inside the 30. Pushing him away. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Roethlisberger slow, but still stick on that man. Man, I see it.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, exactly.
I forgot to go redeem this code that Madden gave me. Alright, there you go. I know I can. 8, 2, 1, 3. Damn it. 4, 8.
In their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense? Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
On second down, it's McCoy. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And this is going to be incomplete.
They can go for it. Watch.
On 3rd down, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
Here's Colton Schmidt now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Tell me about what you're doing, Cole. What you doing, Cole? Cole, dang, you always think about playing for your big head self. Dude. I want you to play for Jab, boy. I hope you're getting bullpen, boy. I hope one of them boy run you over.
For another touchdown like they did on their last drive, they're going to have to do it the hard way, starting at the 1.
And boy, is that a difficult position. Obviously, where they are on the field, they have to be careful with the football. But at the same time, they can't be so careful that they can't run.
What you going now, dude?
Everyone's got to lock in this situation.
You always miss somebody.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there.
Down
Everyone's
below.
always going to try and make a catch.
Down below.
Underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get, because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Guys, man, complete. And all the way up to the 47-yard line.
Stop, y'all. Dang, bro. Y'all fight so much. Let's come.
Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year and the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I'm making a video right now,
that play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still. Gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Again, it's Bell.
Oh, my Lord.
Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White.
So I get a free down.
In my book, that's running the ball well but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell, 44 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it ends with a Le'Veon Bell touchdown run.
It's good.
And the Bills are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they're giving up that type of field position, the fans will switch to their opponent.
Busting through contact.
Just
wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Back now in Pittsburgh. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap for McCarron. Curley's got it, complete. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Left side here, caught by Clay. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league.
I ain't hard covering
really
tight
difficult
ends.
time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah,
Well, it's some tight
They
ends
have a
hard to
nice
guard.
game right there on first
Rob
down for them.
Kwiatkowski,
Brings
Jimmy
up a nice second
Graham,
down
Jason
for them.
Wynn, because he signed back with the Cowboys. He came out of retirement.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
I forgot how to do that. There's a lot of receivers in the NFL.
This one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
I know a lot of them, but I ain't gonna be able to name all of them. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy,
I'm gonna play around with
getting
these,
that
I
one
just
that
throw
hurt.
it here.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be
Just
careful
watch him
about
play
that
on.
because still have an opportunity if
I
they
ain't
can get
taking
some things
shit.
done on defense. But
Straight
now,
up dookie.
since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing
Catch
away.
it, catch it, catch it, catch it.
This is caught at the 20. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Antonio Brown, 78 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Below.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
Below.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time that made
Down below. Took anything in my career. Down below.
Boswell on now to kick this one away.
He for me.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. McCarron will bring the Bills up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Y'all losing by 21.
Throwing on first. Here's McCarron. Caught on the right side by Jones.
You ain't finna get no touchdown.
30, 20.
You ain't finna get no touchdown, boy.
Takes it down.
Now my what?
Pittsburgh
Wrong with you, boy?
territory. A big
Thought you
play
were gone
there on the
downfield.
catch and run.
You at least could have stepped on me.
62 yards.
Damn it.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Use it back. Oh, I see y'all doing a better out thing.
Another bit of criticism there because it went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make.
Hey, y'all, I don't play Fortnite like that no more. But I'm gonna be broadcasting sometimes. I play Fortnite. Sometimes be broadcasting. Y'all. So y'all better watch out for my videos.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. McCarron from the gun on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one.
Yeah.
Did he miss it?
He going for it.
Open in the end zone.
I'll teach y'all something. That's what they go for when you play in the game.
And somehow,
they go
incomplete.
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
And that will be caught by Jones.
Never mind. First receiver touchdown.
In for the score. And the Bills get a bit closer.
Is that Julio Jones? Is that Julio Jones? That's sad. They're gonna be super sad to Julio Jones. Did not realizing it. Oh, boy, man, I thought that was Julio Jones. And he overall 75, speed 90. Oh, okay. I see why he catching. But that Julio Jones.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
God.
Roethlisberger going to throw it. And that's complete to Jesse James. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Jesse James.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
Now Bell, and his carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate.
You need to dance? Huh? A lot.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Roethlisberger running the option left. He can run for it, and he will.
They got
Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Bitch, since I did that, nigga.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Yeah, alright.
They'll go for it with Bell, and he's able to pick up the first before
first down,
he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
Well, when you got a running back over 100 yards for the game, you can bet he'll be involved on 4th and short. He's been tough for this defense to handle all game long, and he converts here to keep the drive moving.
Oh, Roethlisberger gonna throw.
Oh, man,
Steeler touchdown. Ben Roethlisberger taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Boswell for the extra point, and that touchdown just might do it.
I would agree, that probably does. Barring a miracle, they're in great shape.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Boswell on now to kick this one away.
They're gonna need.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better.
That ain't no catch. That's out.
Continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just gonna put this one behind them. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And caught by Curley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. Now here's McCarron again. Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and just like that, it's third down. Gets it to Benjamin. It's
ain't good.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down. And the spike comes with just 12 seconds left to go. And no, they can't connect on the pass. So that gets the clock down to 11. Time for probably 2 more plays. Got to go quickly, though. And again, it's McCarron. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Zay Jones was the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A big...
Alright, I gotta go eat back, I'll be back.
just playing to get that to you.
Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Mama watching television, telling me avoid the system. Hoping I ain't lose religion, texting prayer hands, hope the message sending on. Know I've been blessed, I've been seeing prophets, mustard yellow shirts, louder than the broccoli, dancing in my chucks, feeling out of body, say the man got me on. Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Thought in my system, then the one I'm kissing. One might extensions that'll look like expeditions on. Man, it's too loud. Hear me in your city, cause when I start spitting too much drive, need some power steering, cruising to a better vision, y'all. Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Mama, dirty the roads that I've traveled, but I'm on my way. Mama, trust all the steps on my journey, 'cause I'll be okay. I know it's gotta hurt when you know you could've had a president. Guess that I would rather be the man. Maybe one day I'll go back to school. Think I'm probably kidding, but I still mean it. They've been trying to screw me, but I've been a genius. Daddy looking more like home since I made moves. Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? If the squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah. Hey. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. 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 Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Cross move quick like AI. Chain shine bright like daytime. Stack big bread like waist high. I don't do lanes. Lil' watch out like 2 chains. I done swerved in a new lane. Bang at the crit, do things. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah, no it ain't, they ain't talking cash, so I did the race. NASCAR with the pace, Fiji water on the chain. Get no love where I'm from. When I'm on the beat, I make it thumb. I need that bread like every crumb. Came up from nothing, made a sum. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Ay, ay, ay. out. Valet, walk out. All these bins I lost count. Cause I'm too up right now. Too up right now. I'm too on one day on my third. I was too broke, now I'm too rich. Made 100K on my third shift. I'm a boy, so boy, and I'm a gangster. And you a boy. Man, we been getting money for a long time. We was out here hungry for a long time. I don't never really have no punchlines. And all you rappers looking like a lunch line. Right now, I got you. Right now. Nothing. Need a Uber right now. Right now. Need crew up right now. Cause we too up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now. Hop out, valet, walk out. All these bins I lost count. Cause I'm too up right now. Too up right now. Yeah, I'm too up. Round blew up. Copped that new rape on them haters. Threw up. Brother went to jail for them. Told me you up. First time I seen 100 bands, yeah, I grew up. Ooh, on the couches with my shoe up. And we was getting that record label money before they knew us. And we were blowing your budget in the club to the booth up. If your dog fall in your ball hog and get your whole crew up. Ooh, I'm with right now, I got you. Right now, nothing. Need a Uber right now. Right now, need crew up right now. Cause we too up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now. Hop out, valet, walk out. All these bins I lost count. Cause I'm too up right now. Too up right now.
Look in the mirror, how could you face that? Mask on, don't even know where my face at. Plenty don't even know where waist at. All these in the room, how could you waste that? Huh? Why would you chase that? It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. No matter what, I'ma stay black. It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. Need more jewelry. What I tell myself as I'm writing my eulogy. Ask the mirror, how you put up with this foolery? It reply, how you put up with this song and dance, all this buffoonery. Long romance, death, what it do to me? Yamagini dream was a nightmare. He was dancing with the devil for his life, yeah. We all on the dance floor. Girl, come with a dance. Puerto Rican in them breathing heavy. Little had my looking daddy. Couldn't tell him nothing cause we lost him already. Cozy boy with his spaghetti. With the money and fame, the price come heavy. The price come heavy. Like Shaq attack up on a backboard. Gummy, back up on a backboard. When she asked me if I love her, I just act bored. Say loser, ask for it. Living movie, blockbuster, this ain't a rental. Talking moody, all these diamonds up in my dental. I get never minded if I offend you. I need the silence, chaos is in my mental. You need a PJ, first class, not what you went to. You need the relay, chase money like you sane. I'll give you the boat, chain, and plane. Fame name, that's insane. Pop up. You need a, in case the movies get insane. You need a ruby, the kind of jewelry that's from the rain. I'm just here to remind you, but never mind me, man. I'm here to remind you where you come from. All this peace retreat is lame done. You can never get rid of me, I live in you. Both of us fire fin you.
Somebody call for the queen.
I never get anybody, but I got something to do with that.
the streets on my back. Carry it like I'm moving the. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning. Skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rats in the morning. I had me up by the morning. I had me some breaks by the morning. I had a sis by the morning. I got on a meat on the morning. The rats keep me up on the volume. I had a in my shoulder. You got a picture. You got the picture me. Pacific ice on my ocean. Ready for war like I'm Russian. Ladies should never the luggage. My diamonds they tussling. My neck and my belly on. They calling for me and they. You want me like me and I look. Yeah, her Rex on her. Yeah, B-Rex better calm down.
So,
If you go around, come around. Yeah.
I'm back back here. Dang, Kobe, got these bowlers on here. My back has to see that body.